Beloved, this country is set up. First of all, it's built on blood and murder and carnage, right? It's called the land of the free, home of the brave, right? But we all know what it was built on, okay? And let me just make a quick point, okay? The government has things in place for absolute and specific reasons, okay? The dark side of the government, these things are put in place for that, okay? There's always a sacrifice that has to be made for the greater good, okay, or the bigger plan, okay? And these disappearances, these missing reports, these kidnaps, organ harvesting, sex trafficking, all type of things that you can think of, right? For an example, let's use the law that in America that a person cannot be reported missing until after 24 hours, I believe it is. It's either 24 hours or 48 hours. But a person cannot be really legally reported missing until after 24 hours or 48 hours. I forgot which one it is. That makes no sense at all. That makes no sense at all. None. 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 Okay. Even if they were concerned with wasting money, because there are runaways, there are, troubled teens, right? Every teen is troubled, if you ask me, right? It's teenage years. Like, no, but teenagers are the most disliked. uh, uh, it's the most disliked, non-favored milestone that we hit in life, right? Puberty, horrible. But my point is that laws like that make no sense, and they shouldn't be. They shouldn't exist. Do you know how many lives could have been saved if people acted on it immediately? See, it's always better to be safe than sorry. It's always better to be safe than sorry. Always. And in these situations, that should be applied to these situations, right? That thought process that it's always better to be safe than sorry. I was just watching a report on a story on this a young Latina young lady, and she walked to her friend's house, which is like a 10-minute walk, and on her way back, 1 minute from her home, she's abducted by a police officer who murders her and dumps her body with his gun found next to her body. And God bless that family that lost their child, because it that was horrible. And the police that they reported it to, which the police officer was a part of the same precinct. See, things, that's what I'm saying. Everything happens for a reason. How that connection. The same police department they were reporting this to that would not look into it, period. And a part of it was because they were Hispanic. I mean, let's just be honest, right? People of color, they don't get the same attention or media attention as someone who isn't, right? But they, for a week, they denied this family the equal just treatment of searching for her daughter, or even considering her a missing person, a missing child.